name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is December 19th, 2021, and Bitcoin is looking tricky. It's looking tricky in the short term, and in the long sort of higher time frame, it's looking like it's continuing its downtrend. All right, we're on the hourly time frame, okay? And just looking at this in terms of a simple trend, we take our little regression trend tool at the top to the bottom, and we see very clearly a downwards channel, very, very regular downwards channel with clearly delimited upper and lower boundaries, okay? And this is basically what Bitcoin's been doing for the past, 2 weeks. Yep. So after the first drop, we had a big bounce, okay? And that big bounce, I would say, and I've been saying, is an A. It's always an A, okay? The big bounce after a drop is always an A wave. It's corrective against the trend. Okay, the trend is down. It's corrective against the trend. Now, B is always counter to the counter trend. So, or counter to the correction. So it's with the trend. So the trend is down. B is down as well. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing as B. Okay, now once B ends, then we finally get a counter trend move in the direction against the trend, just like A, okay? And that's basically what a lot of people have been waiting for. If we want to simplify Bitcoin's price action for the past couple of weeks, that's essentially it. Okay, where are we now? Okay, and can we read this? Anything's possible, okay? It's likely that given the time that we spent in this B wave, that it is a complex correction of some sort. Now, complex corrections can be nested, right? Meaning it can be a double three or a triple three, but each of these corrections can contain multiple corrections, right? So it's tough to read. But for me, this is clearly one. W. This looks like an X. This looks like a Y, a zigzag. This looks like a flat X2. And this looks like a Z. Okay, I know it looks like hieroglyphics or, some, ancient alien language. But I'm just tracing the patterns here that I'm seeing. Okay, if I had to read, that's what I'm seeing. I don't know. Okay, but essentially, can you still make money here? I say yes. But how can you not make money? You cannot make money hoping and wishing or thinking that the larger trend is going to change and you're going to trade that and just, make one trade and just wait. You can do that on low leverage probably, and with a lot of patience and just wait for it to play out. But where are you going to make your entry? Where are your stops? That's more difficult. This is why I think the best way to make money and the best way to play these regions, if you're going to trade them at all, is by scalping, okay? Or else you're going to lose money. You're going to lose money if you come into this assuming one general trend change, meaning that it's either going to go up big or down big, okay? The best thing is to scalp. And what does scalping mean? It's essentially trading what's in front of you on the lower time frames, okay? So we have an understanding here. Let's just finish with the hourly time frame really quickly, and then we'll go into the lower time frames, and I'll talk briefly about what it means to scalp these positions and past 7 to 10 trades, I've done very well just scalping here and there, not Bitcoin but Link, altcoins. But it's essentially the same in that you're just scalping this price action that's highly volatile, and this is why we can make money so easily and so quickly, not easily, but so quickly in crypto, because it's so volatile. This is the volatility that if you learn to play with, if you learn to be comfortable with, then you can exploit, right? Instead of complaining that it keeps going up and down and you wanted it to go up only or down only, find ways to to take advantage of this volatility, these changes of amplitude. That is, I believe, the key to making money. You can not only scalp, but also you can take swing positions, more long-term positions. Anyway, long-term, larger time frame. When can we expect a change? First and foremost, just to put all of this in context, if this is indeed an A wave, which every first wave, every first reaction wave is an A wave, so I think that is more or less undisputable. You have 3 waves here, right? Very clearly, this is your A wave, right? Comprised of 3 waves, A, B, and then your last wave was impulsive, that's C. This comes down. So typically we know that if you're looking a larger time frame and you're looking for 3 waves, right, in a completed correction, this can come down to the 786, or it can go as far down as the 1618, right? But in a zigzag correction, it goes between the 0.5 and the 618 of this A wave, okay? So this is what we should probably look for, some context as to where A can go or where B can go with respect to A. So right now, we are in the golden pocket, okay? I hope you guys can see that. Right now, A or B, this whole envelope, this downtrend of Bitcoin is between the 0.5 and the 618 of A, okay? That means that it's 2 things. We can turn around right now because this is a valid zigzag correction, okay? We can turn around any moment now. Or we can come down lower. If we breach 45,218, okay, more or less, right? It's going to be different on every exchange. We must come down to 43.3. Why? Because we know you can't be half pregnant. Either you're printing a flat or a zigzag. Zigzag falls between 0.5 and the 618 retracement, and the flat correction falls between 786 and 1618. Okay, so these are most likely, those are the, that's what you see most of the time in the market, the flat corrections. So if we breach 45,218, we're definitely coming down into this region, okay, for more downside before the C wave up. Now, the last part of my analysis on when are we going to reverse course, and this follows yesterday's video, will the downtrend continue, is you want to look for, in a reversal, you obviously want to look for a reversal pattern. Okay, so we're on the hourly time frame. Let's see what we can see. If this is obviously a reversal pattern because price was coming down, you did a flat correction to reverse, and you're coming back up. The problem with this is this does not look impulsive to me, right? What's impulsive? You see 5 waves. Unless this is this does not look like 5 waves to me. And let's go on a little smaller time frame. Let's go on 30-minute time frame just to illustrate this. All right, so here's your reversal once more, right? Here you get 1, 2, 3 waves, right? and then it seems like you're getting a counter trend. So that screams to me A, B, and this is your C right here. This impulse right here was your C wave, okay? But now, after you get A, B, C, what are you getting? A, B, C. You're coming back down. Do you see that? You're coming back down. And I think, let's be even more clear. Let's put the trend base extension, right? So if this is A, right, which it was, retracement of B retraced here. Where does C end? Right between the 1 and the 1, 2, 3, 6. Do you guys see that? That's the end of your uptrend. And C had an impulsive part. It wasn't completely impulsive, but it had an impulse. The last part of C was impulsive, right? As we can expect. Now, another flat correction to turn to pivot, okay? A, B, C. We're going to go on smaller time frames and see that this is indeed a flat correction. Now, 15-minute time frame, and this is how you use time frames, right? Some people say, oh, it's all about this, it's all about that. No, it's just every time frame is valid. You're just looking for a larger picture, sometimes larger trends, and then depending on what you're doing, if you want more definition, if you want more detail, you go on the smaller time frames. Obviously, if you want to trade, make entries, you go on smaller time frames. But here, let's go even smaller time frame because I want to show you guys something. So we saw that this is a flat correction, right? Playing out right here. This is the end of the uptrend. So the question yesterday was, all right, look, we saw an impulsive trend. We're trading up now, right? I traded up. I got stopped out in profit, but I still got stopped out. But why did I get stopped out? Is because we had a reversal wave, right? We didn't respect the golden pocket, right? Because in an uptrend, the trend never falls between the 0.5 and the 618, okay? This came way below the 0.5 and the 618. That's a reversal trend. Now you get the B wave. That's the B wave. So this A, B, and then you got your C wave, which is an impulse to the downside, okay? So here you can see it more clearly. Here, let's go in even smaller time frame. Let's go on the minute time frame. You can see your impulse here. Do you see that? You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 waves down. Now you have what seems to be a complex correction 2 wave. Okay, and this 2 wave, actually this 2 wave ends here. And this is the beginning of the 3 wave. Okay, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, what's important is that I'm reading a 2 wave right here. Not sure if the 2 wave's finished, but I'm reading a 2 wave very clearly, and I'll show you how. Okay, let's say this was an impulse to the downside. Yeah. Okay, the 2 wave's not finished here. Sorry, I was trading Link. It looked like the 2 wave was finished, but maybe not in Link as well. But here, it's clearly that you're in. That's 1. This is going to be 2, right? A, B, C. And then imagine or anticipate a nuke to the downside, okay? And like I said, it's very likely that, here, let me erase this stuff just so we can see more clearly. It's very likely that given where we're at on the larger time frames, because we just printed, so basically what happens after these reversals on the top, Bitcoin comes up to the top of the channel, reverses down to the bottom. Top of the channel reverses close to the bottom. Top of the channel reverses close to the bottom. I anticipate we come here. Let's put our fibs again. Top of A. If we come down to the bottom of the channel, we may likely, right, we've been bouncing off of the 618 or close to the 618. I think we breached the 618 and we head for the 786. Okay, I think that's likely. Okay, it's not. And let's look at that. Let's look at that really quickly. Okay, and we can do that. Let's see, because we have an A and B, we can project C. Okay, so if let's go back on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, if this is A and this is B, let's see. If this is A and this is B, then C's coming to the 1,236, okay? So between 46,872 and 47,150, okay? Now, let's see. Is that what I wanted to do? Yeah, that's the correction, right? ABC, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself. That's so smaller time frames, larger time frames. Yeah, we may be heading to the bottom of the channel. And if you look, sorry, I'm a little confused right now. So if this is a two wave, anticipate that. Sorry, we're coming down to between the 2 and the 236 at very least, okay? Between 45.9 and 45.7. Okay, and so back to the hourly, we may very well test this 618 again, okay, and even breach it, because we've been kind of bouncing off of it. And so I don't know, but like I said in the beginning of the video, it's best to take scalps here, meaning you don't have to know exactly what it's going to do, right? You're comfortable with the uncertainty, but you know that this is a two wave, so you're trading down for the 3-wave, 4-wave, and 5-wave, okay? So that's basically what I'm doing, and I'm just going to show you really quickly what I did with Link. I'm in a trade right now. I'm in a short scalp, of course, right? And this I recognized as an A wave. Same here. Or sorry, this is the A wave. Yeah, this is the A wave. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Here we go. This is the A wave. This is the B wave. Right? This is the B wave, and I anticipate a C wave. So that's what I'm trading down right now. Okay? So A, B, C. Okay? And my target's like 1930 or something like that. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just scalping the market and watching larger trends. I think that's the best way to make money in this chop, okay? Until which point we get those larger trend changes, and we don't have to predict, we just have to read and look for confirmations. Once you see 5 waves up in the larger scheme and a reversal wave, and then we trade that, okay? We can just keep it simple that way. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. Apologies for the confusion. I had a bit of mental fog there between the time frames, but stay safe. Use your stops, use your trading discipline. Even if you make mistakes, and it's fine to make mistakes, that'll keep your losses small. And then when you do win, you'll win much bigger. Okay, so that's basically how you trade. Have fun trading. This stuff is fun. And if you have fun, the money will come. All right. Bye.